Hello, Aquarius. Welcome back to my channel. Hope y'all are doing good today. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. So let's see what's coming your way for April, shall we? I've already done readings for all the signs to see what's coming everyone's way for Aries season. And definitely, you're all about just focusing on what actually makes you happy. You're tired of maybe letting like past experiences help you define what's coming your way, but instead, like you're deciding, I want to go towards what actually makes me happy. Basically, you were done settling. Okay, so Aries season is March 21st to April 19th. So we'll see how or if that energy plays out in this reading, but this is for April. So let's see what's coming your way. Just take what resonates, of course. Thank you guys for watching. And my name is Aviana, for those of you that it's your first time viewing me. But welcome, everyone. I'm also an Aquarius, so let's see how this is coming through. But yeah, I'm getting the energy of like, it's my turn. Now is my time. Okay, we had the Queen of Wands pop out here with reflection. All right, so you're just taking an honest look at yourself. And I feel like doing this in the past, it was a way to see what didn't work for you, what you didn't like. But I feel like now it's about asking yourself, what is it that I do want to bring in? Okay, we've got the Empress energy right here. That's all about bringing new things in, attracting, receiving. So I feel like you're asking yourself, what is it that I want to attract? What is it that I want to receive? What is it that I want to experience? Now that I know what I don't want, let's stop fixating on that and focus on what I do want to bring in. All right, I like it. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. That's going to be the overall theme, overall energy for the month of April. All right, let me get myself together. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles, skill. So you guys could be focusing on like strengthening a skill of yours, or like putting an effort towards something, trying to create something possibly. You could be thinking a lot in the month of April, really trying to figure something out. I feel like you're approaching something with the best of your ability. You're really trying to make something come through, make something work out, create something. Okay, we have the intuition. So some of you could be working on strengthening your intuition or trying to move from a more intuitive space rather than logical. I know the King of Swords, that's usually logic business, but with the intuition being here, your intuition is different from logic, right? Just like your heart is different from your soul, you know? Your brain is different from your mind, right? So I feel like you're really trying to tap into not like these more earthly things of like thinking, but really tapping into your intuition, your soul. Okay, we have the Tower, we have Joy, we have Enterprise. Yeah. So I feel like there's, with Joy and Tower, there's things falling away that no longer resonate for you. You're finding joy from within and peace and happiness, and really finding out what really fulfills you in that way and going towards it. I like it. See, we've got the Lovers in unity here, and there's the Queen of Swords. So there could be like some partnerships coming together in the month of April for you. I like it. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, there's our present energy, subconscious, the mind, emotional desires, influence of the higher self, revolution, complacent, feminine. Ooh, yes, feminine energy, masculine, and what's at the end of it all. Okay. So yeah, I definitely sense that there is a big shift happening for you, Aquarius, and it involves your fulfillment, your stability, what you're wanting to invest your time and energy into. Okay, what was I going to say? I forgot. Oh yeah, we had a Libra full moon lunar eclipse that was on March 25th. So if you've been going through a period of releasing, letting go, realizing what's working for you, what's not working for you, know that that moon, that lunar eclipse has a lot to do with that. And we are going to have a solar eclipse on April 8th. Okay, so know that like with that release, there's going to be a lot of abundance and blessings that come in to replace it. So I feel like you're here figuring out what those blessings are going to look like. And I feel like not like trying to figure out what they're going to look like, but asking the universe, God, for what you want, being specific about what that is for you. All right, let's talk about it though. Okay, present energy with the Five of Swords, loss. So yeah, it's definitely like you're cutting through any illusion or confusion, right? You're not letting the past hold you back. You're not letting the illusion of ego or your inner child hold you back. So some of you may have kept yourself stuck in certain cycles because like say you were always a chaser in like relationships. Now you're done chasing people because you recognize that's not what you resonate with. You recognize that's not the approach you need. Okay, so now you're moving from a higher vibration in attracting. Okay, and that's just an example, but I definitely feel like you're seeing things clearly where you were stuck in a fog or, like just had like some clouds. Now you have clarity. Okay. And there could be like a lot of things you're having to let go of right now. And you understand that releasing them helps you go towards what you're actually meant for. So for a lot of you, it's like the situation that you kept settling for, you actually have to cut it off now and be done with it so you can move towards what you're meant for. And yes, it's almost like, yeah, it's like, it's making me think of that quote that's like, don't, what is it? It's like when get used to how lonely you can get when you choose not to settle, right? Because in that loneliness, you learn how to love and support yourself, and you learn how to go towards things that you deserve and that are worthy of you. But at first, it can be lonely because you can be on your own and you want something to take up that space and time, but you have to do that for yourself. I feel like that's what a lot of you are kind of having to battle through right now. But again, you know that your higher self, your best version of you is on the other side of this. And a lot of you are recognizing that the feeling of loss, because you notice loss is down here, not up here, just saying, that feeling of loss is an illusion because you're really not losing. Yes, it's a loss, but you're going to gain so much more. Basically, love it. Okay, let's keep it moving. So what's going on in the subconscious, what's going on behind the situation is prosperity. So like I was saying, there's a part of you that knows all of this loss, this stuff you're walking away from is taking you to a higher version of yourself, a happier life with stability, with thriving, with support, equal give and take. A lot of you guys are a nurturer, you're a giver, you're a lover, you're a supporter. But now you have to put that energy into things that will give that back to you. And you recognize that now. And you're having to let go of the things that aren't in alignment for that. And it may be hard, but again, you know that there is better on the horizon. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is abundance. This is happiness. This is thriving in a lot of multiple aspects of your life. But again, there was some things you had to let go of in order to get there. All right, so let's talk about how is this affecting you mentally with the Hanged Man. Definitely makes sense. Okay, the Hanged Man is all about kind of like taking a time out, pulling your energy back so you can shift, so you can have a different perspective, a better understanding of a situation. So I definitely see you guys I don't see a lot of quick decisions trying to be made or trying to be impulsive or trying to rush. I definitely see you taking your time with this shift and allowing yourself to, just explore the understanding that you come to. You know what I mean? Like understanding why something doesn't work out for you, why you should go towards something better. Allowing yourself to take your time with that process. So that way, you're not rushing back to anything or you're not rushing away from anything without, just really closing the chapter how you feel like you need to, But you're definitely figuring out, and see, I noticed these coins on the, like, kind of fell out of his pockets, right? So I definitely feel like there's a lot, especially like material, physical, earthly gains that are no longer resonating for you. And I just feel like you're trying to find your footing with that, trying to figure out, okay, where does everyone and everything fit now that I realize this is the life I want, the life I can have, now that I'm going towards abundance and stability. What's holding me back from that? What's helping me towards that? Just an honest moment of reflection. I like it. Okay, so what is going on emotionally? What do you desire with the Justice card? This is desiring balance, peace, harmony, right? And so the mind can rationalize this. So with the Hanged Man being here, your mind is just allowing you a moment to really sit and think about, what does peace, balance, harmony mean for me? You know, you want to get out of a, like, it's making me think of like your highs are going to match your lows. You know, you've been through the low, you've been through the mud. What does it look like whenever you're on the other side of that? And you're giving yourself the time to really think about that. And I like that because it means that you're not rushing into anything, you're not doubting, you're not being fearful and clinging. You're truly reflecting right now. I love it. All right, so let's see the influence of the higher self, what's going on at the heart center. All right, we have the King of Wands, innovation. So, okay, I definitely feel like this is a fresh approach, right? Because I mean, for myself as an Aquarius, I've been through a lot in my life in general, you know, and that's how I'm able to, you know, do this healing stuff for others. And I've definitely been on a vibration for a very long time about what I don't want, what I need to protect myself from, because for a long time I didn't protect myself at all, you know. So then I got focused on what I didn't want, what I wanted to protect myself from. But now I'm in an energy of like, okay, now what do I want to experience? What do I want to move towards? And I feel like that's like kind of this approach, kind of asking yourself, well, what am I passionate about? What does light me up? What does make me feel powerful and strong? There's a big shift happening. Okay, the King of Wands in the Rider-Waite normally has those like salamanders or lizards on the throne, and that represents his ability to change and adapt to different environments. And I feel like that's what's happening for you. You're going into a very positive, thriving, supportive, stable environment, and your higher self, your heart, is just getting you ready for that. I love it. Okay, fierce. Okay, so how the revolutionary part of yourself moves, and this can also be a previously unrealized pattern that's destructive. Okay, so adaptation. This is very interesting. This is kind of like what I was just saying. So we mentioned the King of Wands. He's very he's good at adapting and, you know, adjusting to different environments and situations. You are too, Aquarius, which is amazing. But a lot of you have used this energy to adapt to a situation that wasn't good for you, right? So this is beautiful, right? You're able to, you know, let things go, move on, but it takes you a long time to get there because you're able to adjust and adapt to, you know, trauma, uncomfortable situations, unfair treatment. Okay. But know that this is a shift that's coming. Okay. You're not going to have to put yourself through that stuff anymore or prepare for the worst anymore. You're going to go towards happiness, abundance, and blessings. You're about to, like, your hard work's about to pay off. Your life is about to change, Aquarius. I feel it. And it's because you chose not to go towards the negative anymore. You chose not to entertain that. You're like, I've learned that lesson. I've gone through that. I'm done with that. Let's move on to light energy. So you are. You're very good at changing, adapting, shifting. And now you're going to see how beautiful that can be because your blessings are going to come in. Very cool. All right, so how you rule your kingdom. This can also be how you're complacent. We have growth. Princess of Pentacles. Okay, so obviously growth is beautiful, right? And that can kind of stem from or not stem from, but it can kind of sound like the opposite of being complacent. Okay, so let's talk about how this is how you're ruling your kingdom. Like you are very good at allowing experiences and things around you to teach you. You know, I don't feel like you harbor or hold on to the pain or the burden, but you hold on to the lesson a lot, which is great, which is what you're supposed to do, right? But I feel like with how can you be complacent with this is you're always looking to something like, what is this going to teach me? What is this going to teach me? And I feel like you look for it in a sense of, what am I going to have to heal? Maybe just approach this with an idea of like, what is this going to teach me? And maybe it's going to be positive. Maybe it's not going to be a rough, you know, learning lesson that I have to heal myself from, but maybe it's going to be beautiful and teach me how to open my heart and teach me how to be soft and teach me how to give and receive love. Maybe it can be that kind of growth, right? Because this card talks about like these animals, the land, the trees, all of these things that are provided for us naturally that give us things, right? Like the land, we put our food in it and we put our houses on top of it. We ride animals, we use their fur, we use their meat and milk sometimes, you know? All of these things help us grow, become more comfortable. You're aware of the hardships, but let's focus on the positivity now, you know? Positive things can help you grow too. All right, so let's talk about the feminine and masculine energy. So we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. Feminine is about your intuition, your internal world, your way of being, and the masculine is about taking action, doing, and the external world. Okay, so let's tap into that. I'm obsessed with your feminine energy, and this is also how you see yourself in the world. Period. Okay. The star card is our major arcana. This is our card, Aquarius. Okay. You are ready to emerge. You're ready to show up as your true self, your authentic self, your vulnerable self. You're ready to connect. You're ready to give and receive. You're ready to build community. You're happy, Aquarius. A soul level wish fulfillment is coming in if it hasn't already. Okay, but know that this was because of the way you shifted your perspective. Okay, right underneath the hanged man, you know? You're choosing to focus on what's working for you. You're choosing to focus on the positive. You're not operating out of fear, out of the need to protect yourself anymore. You have trust now for yourself, for the universe, for the world around you. And it's been a long time coming, but it's here now, and it's beautiful. And I love it. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the masculine energy. This is also spiritual aspiration. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's, oppression's not the greatest energy. I can't lie about that. Let me just sit with it for a second and just, yeah. Okay. So this being the feminine energy and this being the masculine, I feel like some of you guys, your masculine energy may have like really worked overtime to try to keep you safe. You know what I mean? With this star energy, like that tells me you're a very beautiful, healed, healing energy, right? And the star comes after the tower, which we saw here. We already saw that, right? This is right after the tower. So I feel like, there were a lot of towers you had to go through to get to this moment. And before you could get here, you had to have something in place to kind of protect you from going through more. That was unnecessary, basically. And with the masculine energy being in oppression, I feel like that's what that was about. Trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you from being taken advantage of, trying to protect your light so other people didn't dim it. But now it's like that's not necessary anymore. See, and that's why it's underneath the Justice card. There's a balance that needs to happen between this masculine and feminine energy. You have to know that you're safe now, you know? You've made it through the loss and the confusion and the pain. All this positive energy is coming your way, and you can allow it to come through. Let your masculine side know, I'm safe. Thanks for taking care of me. Thanks for watching over me, but you can allow me to be free now. I literally just did a meditation for my feminine energy, so I shared it on my channel too, so I definitely suggest you guys check it out. But that feminine energy that we all have, it's both masculine and feminine within us. It's about being soft and nurturing and generous with yourself, with others, and allowing that for yourself too. When that masculine and feminine energy is not in balance, you will be a little more defensive, controlling, micromanaging. All right, so just allow yourself to check that, because you just have a lot of blessings coming in. I'm just saying. Very beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about the root cause, the root pattern, why this happened, the beginning, the ending of it all is instability. Okay, so yeah, like I said, all of this started with those tower moments, you know, and those tower moments taught you. They taught you certain skills. They taught you how to trust your intuition. They taught you how to go within for happiness and peace, right? They also taught you how to identify things that weren't for you, you know? And in all of this instability, you found your stability, right? You found yourself. Okay, but you had to go through this instability so you could find out who you are, find out what you didn't like, find out how to protect yourself, and find out how to move towards better. Sometimes we get fixated on the incidences that happen to us rather than what they teach us, and that can get us stuck in cycles. And I see you're breaking out of it, Aquarius. You've broken out of this a long time ago, but now it's about breaking out of the fact that it's not going to happen anymore. You don't have to protect yourself like this anymore, you know? And that's that adaptability, that shift that's happening. You guys are used to being in those tower moments. You're used to having to stand up for yourself and protect your energy, but now it's a shift. Fierce. I love it. All right, let's tap into one more card here. We're going to pull a crystal message for you, Aquarius. If this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment, definitely subscribe. Love to hear from you guys. And so you guys could be seeing a lot of fives, and that's all about change and shifts and things like that. Could be seeing 111 or 1111 a lot. Maybe seeing tens, because I just saw it 5, 5, 10, 10. So change and then cycles ending. And then those ones, new beginnings. So something beautiful is coming in for you, Aquarius. You just got to allow it and recognize that you're safe now. I love it. All right, let's talk about it. Last card for you guys, and that'll be that. Thank you for watching, and make sure you check out your Aries season reading as well. Ooh, I like this. Okay. These nails. I'm so funny. Okay. So it says, what do you need? Hold on. Chrysocolla? Chrysocolla. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I don't know. Chrysocolla, though. I love this. So yeah, you're asking yourself, what do you need? Not what do you no longer need? Not what do I need to protect myself from? But what do I need? What do I want to bring in? I love it. This definitely resonates for me, Aquarius. Like I said, my birthday's January 26th, so if that's your birthday, holla. That's funny. But yeah, I literally right now am like shifting from what I don't want to what I do want, and it's really cool. Definitely sign up for my newsletter, because I'm going to talk a lot about this in the next one. You can sign up for my newsletter on my website. Okay, let's talk about it. What do you need? Chrysocolla. Without water, chrysocolla is simply oxidized copper and silica. But add water, the element of both flow and emotion, and voila, magic happens. Can we talk about that for a second, Aquarius? Add water, because you know you're the water bearer, but you're an air sign. And a lot of people think Aquarius is a water sign, and they're not. But they're the water bearer, which means they hold the emotion, the intuition, the feminine energy for all the signs. You are something special, Aquarius. I'm saying. Water is magical. If you doubt it, imagine our planet without it. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. With a little H2O, not only does that copper and silica become rather remarkable, it becomes the stone that the Egyptian queen Cleopatra never left home without. You are Cleopatra. Chrysocolla knows that at any moment, we're all just a few water droplets away from complete transformation. that each of us can become a person who adds color and dimension to our world, and that's what you're doing. What do you need to bring into your life or your psyche, Chrysocolla asks, to allow you to shift and grow? Because if Chrysocolla is appearing, it's time. I'm telling you, there's a big shift, a big grow, a big change. So get specific about what you want to come in. Okay, let me just give you guys an example. All right, I want more love and romance in my life. So instead of focusing on what I don't want and trying to set boundaries and like things like that, I know I have my boundaries. I know I don't have to work on that. What I need to work on is accepting love and romance. So I've been watching romantic movies. Romeo and Juliet, Pride and Prejudice, Titanic, watched it today, 3 hours long, watched the whole thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, ask yourself, what do you need more of? Not what do you need to fix, not what do you need to let go of, but what do you want more of? Because your blessings are coming in, Aquarius. Be specific. April 8th is that solar eclipse. Let's get into it, okay? All right, that's all I have for you today, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love the energy. If you would like a personal reading or you want to check out the soul alchemy ceremonies I do or the online classes I have, all that information is on my website. And again, definitely sign up for the newsletter, completely free. I send it out every few weeks. And it's just like guidance, insight, wisdom I've gained throughout the few weeks, just spiritual guidance. So get into it. All right, and I also have all my social media down below if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. Thank you guys for watching. Check out your Aries season reading and let me know what's coming your way because I'm excited about this. I'll let you guys know what's going on with me too. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.